watching the Star Rockets YouTube channel. My name is Claudia, and today we're playing Detective Grimoire. I thought the last time would be the last episode, but it turns out we have a whole nother chapter because things are getting spicy. Turns out this one creature that we had as our primary suspect is in fact not a real suspect at all. We had just finished 100%ing our suspects, notes, and clues, and now we are talking to our other cop friend, Officer James, and he's asking us to show him evidence of this black and white photo, I do believe, over here.
If that's not buggy, what is it?
This is a costume.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Got you, fam.
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
What's this?
No.
What's this?
Public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think. This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom at the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
I don't think he went back alone.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me.
Okay.
I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly.
Do you want me to put it in order? I did that in a previous
Sounds
episode.
in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
Yeah.
Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the... Drag them around and keep... And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Oh man. Okay, so this is the first one's supposed to be a creek. Oh. Oh, okay. Creek. Cry, blast. Oh, okay. So blast is obviously the rifle. I think that this is going to be the office door versus this outcry will be as Boggy appears. I think this is supposed to be the metal. Any other planes? I guess. I'm the slickest of sleuths! Look at that! Look at that!
Just rearrange the descriptions, drag them around, and keep swap.
No problem. I can always check my...
Wait, did not save any of those? Dang it, I was pretty happy with that. Okay, maybe it's that. It's gonna be the ripping. The FUD. Yeah. Okay, so how do I submit it? Or is it, do I just have to keep going until I'm right? Okay, let me consult my walkthrough that I got. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. This has been a really fun game to play, and I've been really enjoying it, honestly. Okay. Okay, that one's right. Okay, that one's right. Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay. I just swapped the two metal
Excellent.
ones.
There's just two small details bothering me.
Okay, what are
First
they?
of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
May I show you this
Turns
headpiece?
out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A
No.
man of his experience?
No.
I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what with the
Well, you're missing the body. You're missing the
Wait, you never found the body piece.
the torso. That's because the culprit's still wearing it, because if you get shot, you want to keep the pressure. But you can't just disappear because the cops are here.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
No, because he's still wearing it.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made out of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
To
soften...
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
You guys are pretty...
How? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple.
Person's still wearing
He's
it.
still wearing it.
Yeah. Alright guys, we're about to find out who the murderer is.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Yeah. Echo. Forgot to tell me Okay. Richard Remington. The hunting photo leads me to believe that Richard...
The hunting
Ha!
photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The final chapter. The Hunter and the Hunted.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man.
Yep.
And much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
Yeah.
He made
Keep up,
Boggy his
Officer
own
James.
personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction.
So?
He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
Huh. He's not a killer.
But he's not a killer. You're the one who... You're...
Detective,
You. It's...
it's finished. Don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
Who is this little girl?
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
I don't know.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down.
Hey, wait!
He's running for it. You mean to tell me Boggy was in there the whole time? Get out of my swamp! Oh my goodness. He came, he saw, he left. I thought we were gonna get a tear rolling down the street.
Aha!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
Where your hat was. Well, that would be Detective Grimoire, The Case of the Swamp. I hope that this developer makes more of these games, because it was so much fun. I know this is only like half an episode, so I'll try to find more things. I'll probably do a double upload on this day, but if not, please don't hold it against me. Wait, Aaron Hansen was in this game? I don't know any of these people personally, but like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Well, thank you guys so much for making this game. It was so much fun. It was so much more...
Grimoire.
Oh.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
again, who is the little girl and why does she care? Not like why does she care as in like what is she doing? Like where are her parents is what I mean to say. Where are her parents? This was so much fun. I can't get over it. It was so much fun. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much everybody for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!